y'all, what's up? Welcome to my podcast on my channel, wherever you're watching this. I know y'all done heard about the Keith Lee. Y'all done heard about the Keith Lee drama, the Keith Lee, what's going on. I'm always about learning other lessons. That's me, like, all across the board in life, with people, with my experiences, what I don't experience, what I see, what I hear. I'm the type of person, I always try to get the lesson. And it don't have to be something that I personally did or personally went through in order for me to get a lesson from it. So, or for me to see what's actually going on. So, long story short, to give you if you haven't heard absolutely nothing, and like you kind of living under internet rock, which I don't mind nobody living under no internet rock. I like and I enjoy conversation with. For one, like on the internet, I feel like for me personally, my conversations on the internet is for on the internet. I'm not talking about the internet in real life. Like, now you're throwing me. You're blowing me and you're throwing me. You're blowing me and you're throwing me. And I'm like, what's going on here? Because usually when somebody starts talking about internet in real life, I just slowly start checking out the conversation, because that's not my ministry or my cup of tea. As much as I'm gonna talk about it, it's somebody that I'm working with. Like, if me and my assistant is sitting down, we talking about internet, what's going on, what's been talked about, what I need to talk about, what I'm doing in my, that's as tea as I'm gonna get. Long story short, here's what happened. Keith Lee went and visited a lady's food truck. I'm gonna take my time and I'm going to insert those clips so you can see what the lady said, so you can see what Keith Lee said, and so you can get the outlook of what's going on.
Here. I got it. Let's try it. And rated 1 through 10. He spent $80.11. We are in North Dallas, Texas. We in a hood. I'm not gonna say it no other way. We in a hood. They outside cutting hair, doing braids, waiting on us. They both on live at the same time, him and his sister. But they outside ready, so we had to be 00 this whole time. I'm talking about 007 agents. It's a party out here. The customer service, my family said, was pretty good. And it was on live the whole time, so we can kind of see it. The only thing is, the only person cooking is the mama. So if you do come, please be patient. It's only one person there cooking. But it's a lot of people, so she got the option to have a lot of hands. I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 through 10. A pulled pork sandwich, fried ribs with french fries, jerk chicken tacos with beans and rice, and 2 orders of banana pudding. Is this $80 worth of food? In my opinion, no.
But considering the fact that it's been slow and she has an overhead, the fact that this is a food truck and everything is made to order, I understand.
One of the main things I will say, in my opinion, the marketing does need a lot of help. There's no menu on the brother's page, on the sister's page, or the mom's page. I feel like a menu with prices should definitely be top priority. That and a website change, in my opinion. I appreciate the invite. And mama, you might need some more hands back there. No promises. It might get a little crazy.
Before we left, we went in and had a conversation with the mom, and we thanked everybody for having us. Me and the mama prayed together, and we left with a $4,000 tip behind. God, it's amazing.
I appreciate y'all for having us. I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids. So we want to leave $1,000 to the barber so we can cut everybody here for free. We want to leave you $1,000 because we fix the hair. We want to leave you $2,000. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so see, you started my barber for $4,000 and y'all did it, y'all paid.
So after everything had died down, mind you, on top of him tipping $4,000, this man left an extra $886 to feed everybody else that was coming, right? Right. But this is where she went wrong. I'm in the truck, mind you, I'm a worker. This is your business, so I'm doing what you say. She tell me after this person, which is a third person, that you got to start charging again. Now, it's one thing when he say I'm leaving this for free and for somebody to come and order like one of everything on the menu and try to get both desserts and drinks and shit. Like, yeah, you can put a limit on that. But if this man left you almost $1,000, why the fuck did you stop handing free food out after the third person?
Okay, you guys. First of all, I want to say I'm not a scammer. And I'm not a thief. I am just a person who's trying to make it every day. I want to give a shout out to my son for marketing me. I don't know how many of you guys follow him, but because of him, that is the reason why Keith Lee came to visit me. Now, when I arrived that day, the only reason why Sherelle was there, and I don't know her that well. I don't know her that well. The only reason why she was there is because my son asked her to be there, I guess. I don't know. And then she said that she wanted to meet Keith Lee, so she just wanted to be there. So it wasn't that she was working for me. She really just wanted to be there for Keith Lee. But I want to give a shout out to her anyway, you know, because her and my... Okay, they went on Facebook Live, Instagram, I don't know what platform it was, and they were marketing me, trying to get him out there to see me. So I still want to thank her for doing that. And yes, she do deserve to be compensated for that. But she will not even talk to me about that, you know. Now, getting to the nitty gritty. So we all out there. And my son called this guy, I guess that's her brother. I didn't know him, never seen him, to come cut his hair. And he came out there to cut his hair. He plugged his thing into my generator and he cut his hair. I'm in the food truck. I'm going crazy because I know he's coming. And I'm trying to get... So I'm not fully aware of what's going on outside, y'all. So, next thing I know, I see a girl running and Sherelle running and they hug. And I'm like, who is that? Come find out she was supposed to have been braiding no girl hair. But she told her to come out there because she didn't want to miss Keith Lee. So, when Keith Lee did arrive, it looked as if they were with me. And it looked as a big TikToker. I don't know much about her. All I know is I built this business from the ground up. Me and my son. And for her to even think, because she called somebody out there just to braid her hair, that she deserved $1,000 and try to make it seem like... Now, I could see if when Keith Lee said, give that barber $1,000 for free haircuts, he should have said, anybody, come on, who want their haircut for free? Come on. Then he would have deserved it. Then that would have made him with me. Because now you're helping me. You're shining on me. This man was not with me. He was only solely there because my son called him to cut my hair. Now, I would love to do the right thing. And I feel like I did do the right thing. Now, for her, and then I told her, on top of that, I didn't even have the money. He paid with a credit card. The money just hit the bank account today. I'm going to give my son what he deserves. And I would give her some, because she did market me that morning, but that's all she did. And I don't even know who he is. The barber, that's my son's head. He wasn't with me. Keith Lee, I heard he thought that they were my kids. They're not my kids. Those were my son's friends. But this ain't even about money, y'all. This is about the principle. How dare you come and make it seem like this was something that it wasn't? You were supposed to be out there to support Sweetly Seasoned, a struggling business. And then you turn around and make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. I dare you. I dare you. And yeah, for everybody, I'm getting emotional because y'all have no idea how much work and effort I put into my business. And I don't know if this is going to make me or break me. I don't know, but I know I got God. I don't think I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I want Keith Lee to tell me, after him knowing the truth now, if that man tell me to give them the money, I'll give it to him. Because I'm in for doing the right thing. If he tell me to give them that money, knowing that they was not with me, and just let y'all know she's a scammer. Yes, give and you will receive. That is true. He already told me to. He told me, yeah, he did. He said, listen closely. Go to the video and listen closely to what he says. He says, give that barber $1,000 for free haircuts. There was no free haircuts. My sons paid him. There was no free haircuts. He wasn't even there for that. He was never there for that. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? He was never there. I feel like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King with so many hate calls all night long, threatening me. Oh, the free food. That's a lie. That's a lie. I supposed to close at 5 o'clock, but Keith Lee came right before that. So, I set out to 9 o'clock giving out free food to everybody. That is a lie. That is a lie.
Let's go, me and my family. To be honest, there's not much to talk about, but there are a few conflated and confused things that's going around about the situation. So let's talk about them. 3 days ago, me and my family went to Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck. Number one, nobody had any idea we was coming. They found out we was in Dallas like everybody else found out we was in Dallas because we was posting videos in Dallas. So in hopes of us coming, they had t-shirts made and they was on live all day. So me and my family wasn't in cahoots with none of this. We was all under the impression that they were a team and this was a normal routine for them. The barber being there, the braider being there, family being there, a lot of people being there. This is our first time here. We are customers. We have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Number two, I was never under the impression that haircuts was free. Again, my family was watching the lives. We knew that he was cutting hair for $40. So when we walked up and I said I want to get his $1,000 to the barber to do free haircuts and $1,000 to the braider to braid hair, it was because in the original video, the son said it was slow due to marketing. That's marketing. God willingly, after we post the video, there will be a line out the door. If there's a line out the door and there's a barber and a braider doing hair while people are waiting, that's marketing. So again, it's in the hood. You play some music, you cutting hair, you braiding hair, y'all all sitting out, y'all having fun. It's a parking lot barbecue. So again, we don't know the behind the scenes if they knew each other, if they didn't know each other. And the reason why I didn't pay everybody individually, the interaction that you see looked longer than what it was. It was really only like a 5-minute interaction. Within that 5 minutes, 30 to 40 people pulled up. They was pulling up in droves. That parking lot was getting deep fast. And for me and my family's safety in general, I don't never carry cash around. And 9 times out of 10, if we tip, we always do it through the POS system. And even if we wanted to do it a different way, Zelle and Apple Pay wasn't an option because it was 4 or 5 people at the same time on live. So for safety reasons, they wouldn't be able to say their phone numbers or their personal information out loud. And as far as them taking my phone and putting their number in on Zelle themselves, I wouldn't hand my personal phone to nobody. So the POS system was an option that made the most sense. I've learned through this journey that sometimes it's deeper than the food, it's deeper than the marketing, it's deeper than the customer service. And this is one of those cases in my opinion. Sweetly Seasoned got a lot to figure out, and I thank God in advance that they do figure it out. The last thing I'm gonna touch on is the son is misconstruing something that I said, and I don't appreciate it. After I said out loud in detail what we deemed the money to be used towards, I also said y'all can divvy it out how y'all feel necessary. Meaning, after the money hits, because it's a POS system, it don't hit the same day. Y'all can send it out through Apple Pay, through Zelle, through Cash App, through check, through cash, however y'all feel necessary to spread it amongst the team. I thought and I still think that that's a very clear statement, but it's being misconstrued, in my opinion, intentionally misconstrued, that I said and the mom and the son can say who get the money and who don't get the money.
You charged my mom $4,000 and y'all did me higher.
So Keith Lee did tell her to distribute the money how she felt necessary.
I never said that. Regardless of what's going on behind the scenes, I felt on my heart to do what we did. So for the mom to go on the back end and disregard where my heart was at and what I felt like God was telling me to do in that moment and distribute the money how she felt necessary is 100% wrong in my opinion. I see the memes and I see the jokes, but I am not in the business of shutting businesses down. Her actions did not sit right with y'all and her customer base. That resulted in the situation that she in today. We just ate the food and left a tip. I pray in advance that everybody in the situation stays safe. That's my biggest concern.
That lady is a prime example of a lot of people. Okay, like she is a prime example. And it's not about, what did she say this is about?
It's about the principle.
A lot of times y'all be saying this quote. It's a misquote. Y'all didn't comprehend the quote correctly. And y'all say money is the root of all evil. No. Let me correct y'all in that quote during this conversation right here, right now. And the quote is, the love of money. The love of money is the root of all evil. And that is exactly what's going on with this lady right here. Old girl is greedy. She's sitting there talking about it's the principal. Girl, ain't got nothing to do with it. Principal ain't even in this conversation. And Keith Lee gave you $4,863, however much it was. I don't know the exact, but by the time y'all got to this point, because I didn't already inserted the video clips, you wanted the money for yourself. It's no matter nobody's circumstances. By watching her pocket and by her owning a business, some people would assume that she is more financially stable than she is, and that she will not be the person who would take money. Though nobody told you that just because a person owns a business that they will not be greedy, that they would not scam. The best understanding you can have is with life, with morals and class of your own. If you have morals and class, a lot of things is not up for debate. See, what's not up for debate is was she right or wrong. That's not a debate. Nobody's here to debate. I'm not here to debate. I don't know what they do over there on the other side. But it's not up to debate if she was wrong in not giving them the money. Of course she was wrong. Of course she was wrong. Second of all, it's a form of manipulation is what it is, okay? And what she's doing is what she's saying out her mouth, which make absolutely no sense. She said, oh, they don't work for me. So, baby, Keith Lee ain't asked you did they work for you. He said give the barber $1,000, give the hairstylist $1,000. He did not ask you, did they work for you? She's saying in her defense, she don't have a defense because her defense is greed. Her defense is she wanted all the money, whether it was to catch up on her rent, whether it was to pay her bills, pay her car note, or to just pay extra on her rent or her mortgage or whatever it is that she's paying to get her together. She wanted to keep the whole thing, not greed. And not only do you know that she wanted, so she was like, and Keith Lee thought that those were my kids. Who the fuck told you that? Even if he did say your daughter and your son, which he didn't. He said the hairdresser and the barber. He didn't ask you did they work for you. He said pay them, give them. It doesn't matter. It's like I'm paying you. I'm giving to your business. And this is a trip part. He gave her $2,000. The food truck, like you get $2,000, $1,000 to the hairdresser, $1,000 to the barber, and y'all, this man paid $883, like $883 for her to feed the people. Y'all, the third person came up for a meal after Keith Lee left, and she said, cut it off. Cut him off. You didn't even give the food that he wanted to be given away. You didn't even give that he already paid for. Ooh, you a crazy kind of greedy. This is a prime example of somebody being greedy. Like, lady, ain't no way you trying to find a way for you to be right and you know you're wrong. You know you're wrong. Like, stop it. Like, stop it. 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 You know you're wrong. You know you dead ass wrong. It's crazy. That's crazy. That was greed. And I feel like whatever she gets, she deserves. She deserves whatever comes her way. And one thing about karma, like, first of all, ain't nobody even have to call her out. Ain't nobody even have to know. She gonna get that bag. Like, she gonna get that bag, baby. She gonna get that bag. Like, I don't know why people still decide to try and get overused people. Girl, girl. And I feel like those be the type of people because they have a, baby, first of all, don't put God in this, because one thing these type of people would do, the greedy people, they will throw God all up and through it. God will make a way. God sent me this. God, this is my blessing. God. And these people don't have an ounce of God in them, because even if Keith Lee didn't give you that to give to them out of the kindness of your heart. You had that girl there working for free. The boy was he wasn't giving away haircuts. The boy was cutting hair for $40. The girl was over there braiding hair. Everybody just outside in the hood trying to make $1. Trying to, look, let me come to y'all. Because, you ain't got no car. You can't make it. We out here in the hood. This the location. Y'all come get a lot of hair. And you could have gave them something just for being there. But you didn't. I just know that would not be rewarded. That type of behavior will not be rewarded. So I don't even be worried. I'm the type of person, like, that's why you ain't never heard me, and I don't care if you've been knowing me since I was 12 years old. Baby, you ain't never sat up and said, oh, I felt like somebody was using me. I felt like da-da-da. Baby, if you was, you gonna get that back. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Baby, using me ain't got nothing to do with me. That's all on you. I know this not gonna work out in her favor because just like that Keith Lee effect, and it be blessing people. You can call it the Keith Lee effect. You can call it karma, or you can call it a whole lot of things. But what you will be calling is you will reap what you sow. So that's my take on that. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Yeah. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all on the flip side. If y'all enjoyed this chit chat, don't forget to like the video. That's how I know which videos y'all like, which ones y'all, y'all want too much feeling. Yeah, and I'll see y'all later.